Good evening and thank you for joining us on 9japarrotTV News at 10. I am Balikis Ajoyo. Tonight, we bring you the major stories and happenings from the national stories and across the globe. Here are the top headlines of the major story for August 20, 2026. Federal government approves 1.2 trillion naira for roads, Cancer Center, National Hospital. Atiku reveals 2027 will be his last time contesting for president. NACCIMA, ODDO, BHF advance strategies for long-term financing Greater African Europe investment. Kwara CP warns officer against indiscriminate phone searches of corps members. On foreign news, China jails Evergrande founder for life, fines firm $2.4 billion. And on sports, Musiala reveals neurological condition after second collapse in 4 days. Now the news in details. The Federal Executive Council has approved contracts worth a combined 1.2 trillion naira for major road construction projects and health infrastructure across the country. The approvals were made on Wednesday at the FEC meeting presided over by President Bola Tinubu at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The Minister of State for Works, Bello Goronyo, and the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, disclosed the approvals while briefing the State House correspondents after the meeting. Away from that, the African Democratic Congress ADC presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has declared that the 2027 general elections will be his last time contesting for the presidency. The former Nigerian leader made this declaration on Thursday, August 20, during a Facebook Live session. According to Atiku, he has pursued the presidency of Nigeria for decades and has secured a ticket for another run in 2027. However, he added that whatever the outcome, the 2027 election is his last chance at the presidency. In another development, the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NACCIMA, is exploring practical strategies for expanding trade, investment and long-term financing between Africa and Europe. National President of NACCIMA, Engineer Jani Ibrahim, MNI, OON, led the delegation of the Organized Private Sector, OPS, to a high-level executive roundtable hosted by leading European financial institution, ODDO, BHF, in collaboration with leading Nigerian law firm, Aluko and Oyebode, at the Metropolitan Club, Victoria Island, Lagos, to advance talks on strategic partnership, capital mobilization, investment and trade between the two continents. The national president was joined by Director General NACCIMA Engineer Olushola Obadimu, FNSE, and National Digital Economic Coordinator Dr. Segun H. Olugbile. Some of the key outcomes of the deliberation include recalibrating Africa's risk perception with empirical data, rebuilding the Germany-Nigeria industrial and investment corridor, strengthening financial sovereignty and indigenous banking capacity, mobilizing capital for digital infrastructure and data residency, expanding green finance and Africa's climate transition, among others. Meanwhile, the Kwara State Commissioner of Police, CP Ujo Adekimi, has warned police officers against indiscriminately searching the mobile phones of National Youth Service Corps members under the guise of checking for internet fraud. Adekimi gave the warning on Wednesday during a working visit to corps members participating in the 2026 Batch B Stream 2 orientation course at the NYSC orientation camp in Kwara State. The commissioner assured the corps members of adequate security throughout their service year, noting that the police, in collaboration with other security agencies, would continue to protect them whenever they were deployed across the state. On the international scene, a Chinese court sentenced the founder of embattled property giant Evergrande, Xu Jiayin, to life imprisonment and fined the company and its real estate affiliates 15.82 billion yuan, about $2.4 billion, over financial crimes linked to company's collapse. The Shenzhen Intermediate People's Court in Guangdong Province delivered a verdict on Thursday, 5 years after Evergrande defaulted on its debt amid a deepening crisis in China's property sector. According to the court, Zoo and Evergrande engaged in continuous financial fraud between 2016 and 2021, allegedly inflating the company's assets and cancelling liabilities. Lastly, on sports, Bayern Munich midfielder Jamal Musiala has revealed that he is receiving treatment for a neurological condition after collapsing during a football match for the second time in 4 days. The 23-year-old was forced off after appearing dazed during Bayern Munich's 4-2 friendly victory over Eindhoven on Tuesday. Musiala had come on as a substitute before collapsing 6 months into his appearance. He received medical attention on the pitch and was subsequently helped off by members of the medical team. The incident came just days after the Germany international collapsed during Bayern's 3-1 friendly win over RB Leipzig in Munich on Saturday. And that concludes our news for tonight. Stay connected with us. Follow us on all social media platforms and visit www.9japarrotTV.com for more breaking news and in-depth reports. I am Balikis Ajoyo. Thank you for watching. Good night.